Hi, I'm Miss Julie from the Ada Victory Branch Library, and this is my friend Jimmy, and he has joined us for our story time today. And today I'll be telling you the story of Stone Soup. It goes like this. Once upon a time there was a poor village filled with people who did not like to share. They locked their doors and windows tight and kept what little food they had for themselves. One day, a stranger passed into the village. He was very tired and hungry from his journey. He stopped at the first house and knocked on the door, hoping there was food inside. A woman opened the door only a tiny crack. "Who are you?" the woman asked the stranger. "I am a tired and hungry traveler," he responded. "Please, may I have something to eat?" "There is hardly any food here," said the woman. "In fact, I doubt you will find anyone who has extra food to give. We are all poor and hungry too." The woman closed the door. The traveler, although he was very tired and hungry, was not ready to give up. He picked up a large stone, like this, from the ground and knocked once more at the door. The lady came to the door again, opening it only halfway. "Yes?" she asked. "Since you are poor like me, perhaps you would like to have some of my stone soup," said the traveler. "Stone soup!" the woman laughed as she looked at the stone in his hand. "You can't make soup from a stone." "I've done it before," said the traveler. The woman had never seen anyone make soup from a stone before, but since she was hungry too, she invited him in. Then she lit the fire and placed a kettle, just like this, of water on top and opened the windows to let out some heat. The traveler placed the stone inside the water until it boiled. He stirred and then he sipped a spoonful of the hot liquid. "It's almost done," he said, "but if you had just a little salt, the soup would taste so much better." The woman went to the cupboard and returned with salt. Just as the traveler was putting the salt into the pot, the woman's husband returned home. In his hands were some carrots. "What are you making?" asked the woman's husband. "Stone soup," replied the woman and the traveler. "Impossible!" shouted the husband. "Oh, it's almost finished," the traveler assured the husband as he tasted another spoonful. Delicious. But it would be even more delicious if we added some carrots. Also hungry, the husband agreed and dropped the carrots into the pot. Soon the smell of the soup drifted out of the windows and down the lane. One neighbor wandered out of his home and followed the smell all the way to the first house, where he heard the traveler, the woman, and her husband talking about the stone soup. "Is the stone soup ready now?" the woman and her husband asked the traveler. "Yes, but it could be even better with a potato," he replied. "I have one!" yelled the neighbor who was watching from the window. The neighbor, curious to taste the soup that was made from a stone, returned with a potato. He put it into the pot, and the smell drifted even further down the lane. Word of a strange traveler making soup out of a single stone drew many travelers out of their homes. Many villagers out of their homes. They followed the delicious smell. "Is the stone soup ready now?" asked the villagers when they arrived. "Yes, but I remember having stone soup with celery and onions once," the traveler replied. "I have celery," said one neighbor, who ran home to get some. "I have an onion," exclaimed a farmer, who ran to fetch it. Here's the celery, and here's the onion. They added their vegetables to the pot, which by now was so full that it almost spilled over. The traveler lifted the spoon to taste it. "Perfect," he exclaimed. Then he served a bowl of stone soup to every single one of the villagers to taste. "It's magic," one of the villagers cried out, seeing how much soup he had made. "It's delicious," cried another villager. "But where can we get a magic stone? Surely this one has been used up." The traveler shook his head and pulled the stone out of the soup. The stone was still whole. The villagers realized that the delicious and plentiful soup did not come from the stone after all. With his appetite satisfied, the traveler went on his way. And from that day on, the villagers shared what they had with each other, and the village became a happy place. The end. Now, what do you think the soup was made out of if it was not made out of a stone? Was it made out of the onion and the potato and the carrots and the celery? Yes, of course it was. Only the villagers didn't realize that together they had made the soup until the very end. And when they learned that lesson, they decided it would be better if they all shared. Very nice story. And here's a piece of celery that I think Jimmy, my poodle, would really enjoy. Jimmy, come here. Come here, Jimmy. Come on, jump up. There you are. You want a piece of celery? Oh, yummy. All right, go eat that. Oh, good. He'll have his snack. And I will sing a song with you. And this is called "Oh, Mr. Sun." And I was thinking about this song because you need a lot of sunlight to grow vegetables. And it hasn't been very sunny around here these days. So I thought we would sing a song to the sun and ask it to come out and play with us. And it goes like this. "Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. Peekaboo. These little children are asking you to please come out so they can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me." Good. Did you do that with me? Let's do it again, and you can do it with me this time, okay? It goes like this. "Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. Peekaboo. These little children are asking you to please come out so they can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me." Good job. All right. Well, that's the end of our story time, but I would just like to remind you that if you go to our website, www.adalive.org, you will find some wonderful things like a 10-question survey for your grown-ups. And if they take that survey to tell the library what they would like to see us do and have, they can qualify to win a $100 Visa gift card. So there will be a drawing for that, or a $25 Ross gift card. So go answer a quick survey and you might win a prize. Also at our website, oh, Jimmy found some more celery. Celery, Jimmy, come on up. Come on, there you go. There you go, all right. He likes his celery. Okay, also on our website, you'll find some interesting things besides books and DVDs and all the normal things the library has. Did you know that we have a wonderful gear collection, and it's growing all the time? We have all kinds of gear like tech gear that includes karaoke systems, mobile hotspots, and other things like that. Wellness gear such as Fitbits and phototherapy lamps, which is good for the coming dark season. Outdoor gear like action camera kits and snowshoes for youths and adults. Play gear like giant Jenga games and Flickin' Chicken. Learn at home gear, which is so good at this time, such as a take apart human torso and model and pattern blocks. and STEAM gear like an acoustic guitar and robots and microscopes. So we have all kinds of things at the library that you can check out, and I hope that you will. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful week.